exercise 5.2 today, in which we have to follow the few steps how to solve the pie chart and then circle graphs. Okay. So the first question is, a survey was made to find the type of music that certain group of young people liked in a city. Adjoining pie chart shows the findings of this survey. Find this pie chart, answer the following. If 20 people liked classical music, how many young people were surveyed? Which type of music is liked by the maximum number of people? If a cassette company were to make 1000 CDs, how many of each type would they make? So, this is a circle. Is this circle is used by the first question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, these are semicircle, these are classical, this is folk and this is light. So basically you have to tell that which maybe you can mention them by using a different color. Okay. Remember thing, we have to tell according to their percentage. We will remove their percentage, multiply by the 100 and divide by the specific number, and you will get the answer. Remember how we solve the percentage questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me go back and then now look here. This is not the percentage. And this is the percentage 10% and 15%. Now 300 is divided by 15 multiplied by 10. Okay. So the percentage, for example, the 10% represent the 20 people. And 20 multiplied by 100 divided by the 10.
Okay.
Did you get the idea how we found this percentage formula?
Yes, ma'am.
Look here, in the 50 divided by 100. Why they didn't multiply 100 there? Why?
I don't know.
Because in this case, the percentage for the chocolate students in percent preferring the flavors, these are only 50% out of 100. By removing the percentage, we put the 100. But in your question, in the first part, let's go to the first part, okay? So in this first part, the number of people who like classical music, how many are there? Classical music. 10%.
Classical.
10%.
10%.
This 10% represents how many people? 20. In the first question they wrote, if 20 people like classical music, 20 people. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. And now we have to, if 10% represent 20 people, now 10% also represented, we don't have to use as a 10% because it is represented by the 20 people. 20 is multiplied by the 100. Okay, 100% represent. So this is a whole pie chart. Now pie chart is generated from the 100%. This is the pie chart. Now we add this 40 into 30, 70. 70 plus 20, 90. 90 plus 10, 100. So this whole pie chart is of 100%. And that 20% is of by 10, 100%. Then 20 multiplied by 100 divided by 10. You will get the people. How many people like the classical music? So there are 200 young people were surveyed. For example, you have to tell that if 20 people like the classical music, then how many people are surveyed from this whole circle percentage? 200 people are surveyed. I will solve it. You just I'm just giving you an idea about it. Okay?
Okay.
Let's do it. But you told me you have the idea, then you can explain the second part. But let me do the first part. Okay?
It's okay. You can explain the part.
Okay. This is a 5.2. First part. Number of people who like classical musics. Number of people who like classical music. How many people are there? 10%. And this 10% shows how many people? 20 people.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so this is a whole circle. Whole circle has a how many percentage? 100 percentage.
Oh,
Then 100 is equal to 20 is multiplied by the 100 and divided by the 10. Okay,
okay, ma'am.
then it will be 200, 2000, sorry, and then 10. 0 0 will be cancelled, then remaining are 200 people. So
Okay,
there
ma'am.
are 200 young people were surveyed.
Okay, ma'am.
There are 200 young people surveyed. Okay, now Sukena elaborate the second part to me. Which type of music is liked by the maximum number of people?
Can you just show the before and after? Just write it and then
Okay,
tell you the second.
this one.
Yeah.
Done.
Almost.
Yes, Sukena, done.
Um, Ma'am, it's because in the second question it asks how many people which dance has the most vote. So folk has the most vote because the pie chart is that part is
Yes, from
that's
the
why
pie chart. Yes, from the pie chart, it can be easily observed that the light music is represented by the maximum part of pie chart. For example, 40%. Hence, most of people like music, like light music. So, by seeing this pie chart, we can see this is the only part they like about only light one. Okay.
yes.
Now you have to write it down from the pie chart. The people who like the maximum number of people who like the light music, as we can see from the pie chart. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
let me know when you're done. Now, third type. If a cassette company were to make 1000 CDs, how many of each type would they make? So, number of CDs for classical music. If the cassette company were to, how many of each type would they make? If a cassette company were to make 1000 CDs. Number of CDs of classical music. So we will use the classical music of cassette because the cassette has the classical music. Classical music is used in the cassette form, na? CDs in the cassette. So 10 is that percent is divided by the 100 multiplied by the 1000. Then you will get your answer. Okay. It seems that we have to use, no, not with the 10. We have to use a 10, we have to use with the 20, we have to use with the 30 as well. And with the 40 as well. Okay. So I will do the each step here. Third part. Number of CDs of classical music. Because if the company is going to make a CDs and cassettes, they will use a semi-classic, classic, folk and light. If the CD cassettes, they have 1000 production, then we have to make a measurement from every number. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
CDs of classical music. %. Of 1000. So when the question is written like the 10% of 1000, then 10 here, 100 here, and that total will be multiplied here. Did you get the point?
Yeah, ma'am.
By solving it, you will get 10, 1000 and 0, the 4 zeros, na?
Yeah.
Then you will have 100. So the number of CDs for semi-classical music is equal to 20. They will make 100 cassettes. How many cassettes? For the classical music, they will make 100. Okay. And same thing, Sukena, for the next part. Same thing for the semi-classical. Semi-classical is equal to 20% of 1000. So it will like 20 divided by 100 multiplied by 1000. It will become 20,000 divided by 100. Then it will become 200. Okay. Now for the folk music, you have to find for the folk music, Sukena, and for the light music. Now do it and tell me the answers, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Do I need to go to the previous page?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now hurry up. First you have to tell me that. How will you solve for the folk music? How will you solve for the light music? Then I will start. Let me know when you are done.
Okay, ma'am.
By looking at this exercise, I think you will have a kind of questions from this exercise, but it will be bit difficult. I will try my best to find the best, difficult, and the toughest question according to the Cbse syllabus for the 5th chapter. Then we will solve that one, okay?
Okay.
So hurry up and do it and tell me the answer. So the first one you did the part. This is the first question, third part, and the third part for the folk music, that is 300, correct. And for the number of cassette for the light music, that is 400. Very good, Sukena. Very good. Now the question number 2.
Okay.
A group of 360 people were asked to vote for their favorite season from 3 seasons: rainy, winter, and summer. Which season got the most votes? Which season?
It is winter.
Winter. Very good. That is the correct answer. Find the central angle of each sector. Draw a pie chart to show this information. Okay, first you have to now find the central angle for each sector. For example, this is a number of votes: 90, 120, 150. You have to solve in a fraction. 90 will be divided with the whole circle, 120 divided by the whole circle, 150 whole circle. Then you have to find it like central angle. This table, Sukena. In the question number 2, this table will be used. Sukena,
Okay.
this one table. First you have to put the season, then you have to put the number of votes, then you have to write it in the form of fraction, then you have to do the central angle. In the fraction, all of them divided by this 360 because of the pie chart, because of the circle. And in the first one, they are divided by the 60. Then in the central angle, they are divided with the 360 and they are multiplied with 360 as well. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Now I will do it because by looking at the numbers, by looking at the total number of votes. Now add all of the number of votes, you will get the answer. Okay, you will get the answer in which you will put in into their fraction. Then the center angle, add 90, 120 and 150. And tell me what will be your answer. Okay?
Okay.
So in the question number 2, first part answer is winter, and in the second part, first we have the total number of votes.
Be positive.
Total
Be respectful.
number
Be
of
Be kind.
votes.
Give me the answer.
Okay.
Be
Now add 90
Same.
plus 120
Divide it. Same.
plus 150.
इतनी आइडिया दी मैं टीचर ने इसे पता
Then answer will be, Sukena, what is the answer?
360.
Very good. It's mean that the total pie chart will be drawn with a percentage of 360. Very good. 360. 360 is here. So I have to make a table. Can you tell me that how we can make a table, Sukena?
क्या
Make a circle, a table.
Table.
The
I hope you get better idea from your school. Then you have to explain it to me. No, Sukena?
yeah. No, ma'am.
Then what is your idea? You get it from your school.
you write like all the season summer, and then you will do like 150 divided by 360 into 360, and then you will write the central angle down. Central angle will be 360.
Okay.
उसका बाद we'll write like
First I have to write
divide
season
it
here.
like 3. Yeah.
And then season after season.
Winter,
Number
rainy,
of
and
words.
yeah, and then we'll find a central angle.
And then in fraction, huh?
No, we'll write central angle in school.
Then after fraction we have to write the central angle. Here I have to write in fraction first. In fraction, and then this is a central angle. Okay, the first is summer. Here is rainy. Here is winter. Now this is 90. This is 120. This is 150. And here in fraction 90 is divided by the total number 360. 120 divided by 360. 150 divided by 360. And then in the central angle we have to use the same thing here, but multiply with the very good 360. Now here you have to give me the answers, okay na, by solving these steps.
90.
We are getting the same answers.
Yeah.
150, 360.
And can you give me like 15 minutes? I didn't have my lunch.
Just give me 1 minute. I will finish it. Then you can go for the lunch, okay? 90, 120, and then 150. Okay? You can have lunch in the class. Meanwhile, you can do your lunch and I will explain. We can do that as well. And I think we have done with the question number 2, na? Question number 3 is... Okay, what is the second, third part? We have to draw the pie chart. Can you draw the pie chart showing the... draw the pie chart to show this information. Can you use this table and draw the pie chart?
Yeah, pie chart. It's like you draw a circle, you take a protractor, you draw a diameter, and then.
Let me draw the circle here. This one will be good. And I will draw the straight line. No, not. I don't have to draw the straight line here. Straight line. Okay, so I think for the winter that is the most, and this is the summer part. I will color it. Okay.
Okay.
I will color it with a different. This one is summer.
Yeah, ma'am.
And this one will be rainy. Okay, and the next one I will use this one color, which will shows winter. Okay, draw it, Sukena.
Yeah, my dad and mom are calling me. They usually don't allow me to eat in the bed or the.
Okay. Just finish this. We draw a pie chart showing the following information. The table shows the colors preferred by a group of people. So these are the different colors and these are the number of people. We have to find this thing. Okay, I have drawn this table. These are the color, these are the number of people. In this we have to find the fraction and we have to find the central angle. And remember this, when you have to find the fraction, you have to add all of them. When you add all of them, you will get the 36. Okay, right now add all of them, Sukena.
So 9.
Yeah.
18 plus 9 plus 6, and this is the next table as well, plus 3, that will become 36. Okay, by adding all of them, then you have to draw the central angle, then the fraction. So you just have to, how you can put the fraction? 18 with the total, 9 with the total, 6 with the total, and 3 with the total. Okay, get the idea? Okay, can you find the central angle, Sukena? How you can find the central angle? Central angle is, you have to use a fraction with the 360. So Kenna, you have to answer me. Why you are not answering?
36, ma'am.
Yes, 36. Now, what is the process of adding central angle?
It
We have to use
by 36, 9 by
multiply by 360. Now do this na and give me the answer. 18 divided by 36
180, 90, 50.
multiply by 360. 1 what is?
180, 90 and 60.
And last, we have the last part na. On the next page, let me show it. This one 3 divided by 36 multiply by 360, 30. Very good. So I use different colors here to draw this pie chart. Okay, so this pie chart is, you have to use it at and you have to draw this pie chart. Okay, and for the blue color I have drawn this because blue has the most data, that is 180 na. Blue has the most data, that is 180, and yellow part has a 30%. I will write it down here. Yellow 30, blue 180, and then red is 60, and then green is 90. Okay, 90 is a straight line. I didn't draw the straight line here. This straight line here. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
done.
Yeah, ma'am.
And did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now this is the question number 4. First we have to read the question number 4.
Okay, ma'am.
Read and explain.
Total marks obtained by a student are 540. Marks represent 360. The city from 105. CA for 105 marks equal 105 by 540 into 360 gives 70. So the student scored 105 marks.
So in which subject did the student score 105? No, you have to read the question, Sukena. Did you read the question?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so the disjoining pie chart gives the question number 4. The disjoining pie chart gives the marks scored in an examination by student in Hindi, English, mathematics and social science and science. If the total marks obtained by the students were 540, answer the following questions. And this is a pie chart of the students who scored their marks. So in which subject did the student score 105 marks? The hint is for 540 marks, the central angle is 360. So for 105 marks, what is the central angle?
Okay.
Let's go to the answer. So here the total marks obtained by the student are 540. Total marks. 540 marks represent 360. So the central angle for that 105 marks, central angle for 105 marks, 105 divided by 540 multiplied by 360. The student get the 105 out of 540 and 360 is the total percentage of the circle. So when we solve it, that is 70. Students second 105 marks in Hindi. So this is the marks for Hindi. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And the next part is, and in the next question they ask how many more marks were obtained by the student in mathematics than Hindi. Now we have to
Give
do.
me a minute.
Yes.
I'm writing it. ma'am.
Okay, let me explain first, then you will have a time to write it. Okay. Let first listen, understand, then you will have enough time to write it. Okay. So the central angle for maths in Hindi difference is mean that you have to find the difference between maths and Hindi, na? Because the question is like you have to find for maths in Hindi. So the marks for the maths are from the pie chart. Maths marks is 90 and Hindi marks are 70. So difference will be 90 minus 70, you will get the 20. And then marks for the 20 central angle, 20 divided by 360 multiplied by 540. Then 30. You didn't use 540 as a total. No. We use this value from the circle. They will divide it with the total of the circle and multiply with the total marks. So difference of the 30 marks between the score obtained in maths and Hindi are 30. Okay.
Okay.
Now the third part. So in the third part the question is examine whether the sum of marks obtained in social science and mathematics is more than in social science and Hindi. First you have to add the marks of
Yes, 65.
yes, you have to add the social science and mathematics. Mathematics are 90, social science are 65. Then 90 plus 65, 155. So the answer is the sum of central angle for the social science and the maths more than that of science and Hindi. They are more than. Okay. And therefore the students scored more in social science and maths than the science and Hindi because of their addition and subtraction.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I hope you understood the question number 4.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can we start the 5?
Can I write those?
What if I just share the picture after the class?
I will write fast.
I just want to explain everything in the class, but I want to do the practice. Meanwhile, just the practice I told you, you have to use the 30 minutes for your practice. Meanwhile, you can use that 30 minutes as a homework as well to do the practice. This thing will also count it as practice, okay?
Okay.
So the number of students in hostels speak different languages is given below. Display the data in pie chart. So do you think this data is enough to draw a pie chart, or do we need to do something?
Okay, ma'am.
Tell me, I am asking the question.
Yeah, this is enough.
This is enough? How you can say this is enough? To draw a graph, you have to use a percentage. There is not percentage mentioned in each of them. How you can say this?
That is
First you have to draw the table, you have to put them in fraction, then you have to put them in central angle. And then answer you get from the central angle.
yeah, so it will be like we'll add everything and then we'll get a central angle and then we'll
Yes.
get this.
Now add all of them. Total is 72. That is already written. Total is 72. That is also provided.
72 divided.
Yes. So let me draw the table here. So L means for languages, and these are students, and this is fraction, and these are central angles. 1 2 3 4 5. Now look here. So the languages are Hindi, English, Marathi, Tamil, Bengali. So how many students for Hindi, Sukena?
Hindi is 40, English is 12, Math, Marathi is 9, Tamil is 7, Bengali is 4.
So how I can write the fraction of this table?
It will be 40 by 72, 12 by 72, 9 by 72, 7 by 72 and 4 by 72.
Very good. And what about the central angle? Central angle. Central angle.
40 by 360, 12 by 72 into 360, 9 by 72 into 360, 7 by 72 into 360.
Meanwhile, I am doing this. You have to solve it and give me the answers.
And
Yes.
and 200 is the first one.
So I will write 200 in the form of percentage. Okay, not this sign. I hope you heard about this sign.
Yeah,
Yes. And the next one, English.
it's gonna be 12 into 5. 60,
Correct.
50, no, wait,
No, not 50.
45,
Good.
35, 20.
Very good. So you have to use this value to draw the pie chart.
Okay.
Now draw the pie chart. Roughly draw it and give me the answer. Your answer.
मेरा पाउच लगाता है स्कूल बैग में से हैं स्कूल बैग के अंदर रहता है
Hindi is total 200, na? So I think I can draw this as a Hindi. Bengali is very only 20%, then this will be Bengali. And Tamil is little bit more. And Marathi is an English or this. Okay. Hindi 200, Bengali 20, Tamil 35, Marathi 45,
डेरा सिटीजन तक बेचता है
English 60. Okay, Sukena? Did you get the idea how we can draw the pie chart?
Yeah, man.
Do you have any question?